Hello, everybody, and welcome to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio. Mike Thompson here with you for this non-conference matchup, last non-conference matchup of the year. The Saints take on Schreiner University out of Kerrville, Texas. Saints over last weekend clinched their third consecutive regular season Red River Athletic Conference championship with a three-set victory over Houston Tillotson. Saints tonight, though, going into a non-conference matchup against Schreiner University. Saints have played the Mountaineers 14 times and have won 11 of those 14 matches against the Mountaineers. Saints coming here trying to work on some things prior to the end of conference coming up this weekend, homecoming weekend here at Our Lady of the Lake University, as they will finish up the season on Friday against Jarvis and Saturday against Texas College. We'll have both of those for you as well. Well, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the start of this one here in just a moment as we get ready, as you are watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Tiffin, and I'm the head volleyball coach here at Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. We are excited to introduce you to our volleyball program and our academic program at the Lake. Our volleyball program has received multiple conference championships and All-Americans these previous few years, and we are excited to compete in the Red River Conference and perennially be a contender. Our school offers small classroom sizes and the ability to get to know your professors very well and be able to interact with with close students in order to get the most out of your degree that you can. We're very excited that we have a high graduation rate with our program, and we've had multiple players graduate with honors these past few years. We hope that you enjoy this video and you become a Saint in the near future. Wings up.
And welcome back, everybody, as we get ready for the start of this one. The Saints take on Schreiner University, the Mountaineers of NCAA Division III Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference. Saints coming to this one with an 18-8 record on the season, a perfect 12-0 in conference play. Of course, this is a non-conference matchup against the NCAA Division III Mountaineers of Schreiner University out of Kerrville, Texas. It's been a tough season for the Mountaineers. They're 0-27 on the season, 0-14 in Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference play. They've only won 6 sets this season. So Saints hoping for a victory tonight, but you can't lay down for anybody because anybody can win on any night. As they get ready for this one to start up. Again, the last non-conference matchup of the year. The final 2 conference matchups will come up on Friday as the Saints will take on Jarvis Christian. It's our alumni weekend, homecoming there for you. That'll be at 6 o'clock start time on Friday. Then on Saturday, 1 o'clock start time for the regular season finale at home here against Texas College, and that will be a 1 o'clock start time there. Saints have already clinched their spot, the number 1 spot in the Red River Athletic Conference tournament, which will be taking place in Houston, Texas, on the campus of St. Thomas here in Houston. That'll be on the 10th and the 11th. On the 10th, the Saints will play the winner of the 4 versus 5 seed matchup, as we're still waiting for some of those outcomes to come together. Well, it's nearly time to start this one off. The first set about to get underway here from Baby Gymnasium here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University as the Saints get ready to take on Schreiner. Saints get their final team huddle there. It's Coach Jeremiah Tiffin here in his 3rd season here at Our Lady of the Lake, and 3 regular season conference championships, and hopefully looking next weekend at getting their 3rd straight conference tournament championship as well, and the automatic bid to the national tournament. First round this year, that begins on the 18th of November, and those will be on campus sites, and the winner of those matchups will advance to the national championship tournament. That'll take place November 28th through December 2nd, and that'll be in Sioux City, Iowa, the home site for the NAIA National Championship Tournament for volleyball. As we're ready to go here, as we're waiting for the serves here, as the final substitutions, as liberos making their way onto the court here on this Halloween evening here. Cold and wet Halloween evening here in San Antonio. So Schreiner will start things off with the serve as Amanda Gomez, the sophomore from San Antonio, Lee High School, to start things off. First serve is up and over, and Bailey Hubbard puts the points down early for the Saints, and that'll give the Saints the early 1-0 lead here in set number 1. They're off the defenders. 2-0 now, Saints with the lead. As Anissa Thomas, the freshman, serving. Thomas, the leader in assists on the season with 577 coming into tonight. Up and over, dug up there nicely. As Raven Swain will send it back towards the back corner. And the Saints out to an early 3-0 lead here against Schreiner here in set number 1. Thomas continuing to serve. Anissa, freshman out of San Antonio, Incarnate Word High School, sends the serve over, and that's up, and that's going to find its way down. First points there, and that comes from Amanda Combs, the 5'9" freshman, Medina Valley High School, just outside San Antonio. Serving now, Alexis Coronado, freshman from Laredo. With the serve up and over, Thomas, Hubbard, and Bailey Hubbard gets another kill down. 4-1 now. Natalie Fazio will come in, and Elizabeth Olivetis will come out. Raven Swain to serve. It's Raven, the senior, out of Pflugerville. the lone senior on this club, in kills on the season, 292. And point for the Saints there. It's now 5-1 here in set number 1. Next serve here for Raven Swain. And that'll be a service ace for Raven Swain. And now 6-1. Saints with a 5-point advantage here in set number 1 against Schreiner. Over the top there. Coronado sends it. Combs over the net. Thomas sets over to Fazio. And Fazio will send that long and point for Schreiner. It's now 6-2. That'll bring up the serve for Schreiner will be Gabriela Rodriguez, the sophomore from San Antonio. Thomas. Fazio will send it over. Coronado sets up, and 2 touches, point for the Saints off the violation there. And a 5-point lead again for the Saints. Bailey Hubbard will be coming out, as well as Marina Martinez. As Emily Garcia, the freshman, San Antonio, comes in. And Marisa Cardenas is checked in as well for the Saints. She'll be at the net with Rivera and Fazio. Raven Swain, nice dig there. Fazio now comes, sends it right back of the net there by Schreiner. Rivera over the top of the defenders, and point for the Saints. And a violation there, and a timeout calling here by Schreiner. Well, Schreiner will take the timeout. We will as well. We will be back in just a moment. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. As Garcia continues to serve, Saints with an 8-2 lead here in set number 1 over Schreiner University out of Kerrville. And a service here will give a point there to Schreiner, and Schreiner back to within 5 now of the Saints. And now coming up to serve is Amanda Combs, freshman who gave Schreiner their first point off the kill there. Will send the serve over, dug up by Fazio. Thomas, Rivetta sent back. Swain. Thomas sneaks it over the top, got it, point for the Saints. 6-point advantage again, tie their largest. Kalani Wood will check in as Damas will come out. And Anissa Rivetta to serve. It's Rivetta, the sophomore from El Paso, sends it over. From back deep, sent. Rivetta sets up over to Wood. Wood off the defenders, but nicely kept alive there by Gomez. Up and over. Rivetta sets back Fazio. Fazio puts it down. 7-point advantage now for the Saints here in set number 1. As Natalie Fazio puts it down. Nisa Rivetta to serve again. That's pushed over the top. Raven Swain put back up. Snuck over the top there by Cardenas. But there waiting was Schreiner. And that's put up and over the net there by Mallory Dunn, the senior. The lone senior on this club there. The point there for Schreiner. Schreiner back now to within 6. And serving is Ashley Myers, junior from Poteet, Texas. Rivetta. Fazio off the defenders, just punched up and kept alive. Now back up over the net. Raven Swain. Rivetta pushes it back towards the corner. Kept alive there. Gomez now setting up there for Dunn. Back it goes there, Martinez. Across, Wood has to kind of adjust to come back, but sends it over. Now again, up and over again. Rivetta sets back over to Fazio. And that's going to be sent wide off of Gomez and point for the Saints. The Saints lead back to 7 now. So Natalie Fazio here to serve, the team leader in aces on the season, 44 coming in. And going to be a timeout beforehand. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Saints with a 7-point advantage here. That's Fazio. Off of Gomez and back down by Cardenas. Up over the net. And put there as Austin Schiller sends a shot there. Fazio went back for it, not able to get to it. Now Schreiner trailing by 6 again here. To serve there from Mallory Dunn. Martinez, Rivetta, Wood over the top of the defenders. Sent up and over there by Rodriguez. Swain back, put up by Dunn. Dunn will send it over, dug up there by Oliveras. Gomez. And into the net there, the shot from Schiller, and point for the Saints, lead back to 7. As Marina Martinez to serve. Team leader in digs on the season, 4:02 coming in. Cross, and that's sent down, and Oliveras cannot get that one as Alex Kruss, the sophomore from Katy, Texas, puts that down with a little bit of authority there for Schreiner. And the Mountaineers now trail by 6 to the Saints. Gomez, up and over. Rivetta. There's Bailey Hubbard. But that one's kept alive by Schreiner. Gomez, there at the net, catches it. Bounces over, point for the Saints. Point Saints. Back to a 7-point lead. Thomas, serve is over. Rodriguez over with the return. And that will touch there, point for Schreiner. As Anissa Rivetta tried to keep it in, couldn't quite. Actually, one official says it caught the antenna as well. But either way, point for Schreiner. As Alexis Coronado. Thomas sets over to Swain. Gomez punches that one back up. Rodriguez will send it. Oliveras. Thomas back over to Bailey Hubbard. Freshman Bailey Hubbard putting that down. And that'll be 3 kills now for Hubbard here in the match. As she is the team leader in the match so far. Rodriguez over, nicely kept alive by Martinez. Fazio at the net off the defenders. Gomez just trying to get it back as Rodriguez pushes it back, tried to sneak it over there. Came very close. Raven Swain sends it back. off of Coronado. And the Saints lead is at 8, their largest now of the match, at 15-7. So up, Raven Swain. That's going to be her second service ace of the match for Raven Swain. It gives the Saints a 9-point advantage here against Schreiner. Gomez. Set up. Rodriguez comes from back. Caught at the net. Swain now sets up as Rivera puts it over. Sent back down. Miscommunication. There's Martinez delayed on it, thinking Fazio might come back. And a point for Schreiner. 16-8, Saints lead here, set number 1. Hubbard. And that's going to find its way as it comes over, lands out, point for Schreiner. A couple of points in a row now for Schreiner, and they're back to within 7. Up and over. Rivera. And that's going to be sent back. Up and over by Coronado, but out and point for the Saints. Nice effort from Coronado.
Serving for the Saints, Emily Garcia.
That's Emily Garcia now to serve for the Saints. Up and over. Coronado sends it over. Schiller finds it. Actually, not Schiller. I'm sorry. That is Dunn who puts it in. And a point for Schreiner. And they are back to within 7 here. Trailing 17-10 here in set 1. As Combs up and over. Thomas. Cardenas puts it in. And an 8-point lead here for the Saints. Kalani Wood checks back in. Anissa Rivera to serve. That's pushed back. And just punching it over there is Kruss. And point there for Schreiner. 18-11, Saints lead, set 1. It's a serve now from Ashley Myers. Myers up and over. Rivera sets to Fazio. Fazio is going to be long. Very close there, but long is the call. And Schreiner back to within 6 now. They trailed by 9 not long ago. Rivera. And that's going to go down. Point. Point for the Saints. As Cardenas with that, and now Natalie Fazio serving. Junior from Plano. It's an up over there, and Gomez unable to handle it. Point for the Saints on the service ace for Fazio, her 45th now on the season, team leader, and it's the 3rd for the Saints as a team tonight. It's Raven Swain with 2. Fazio sends it. Gomez, the net, put down by Wood, but nicely kept alive. Shell sends it. Up by Martinez, up and over there at the top. Again, they're at the net. Fazio keeps it alive. Sets up, Cardenas back again. Rivera, Wood, off the defender, Gomez. Nice point going here so far. Shell back. Rivera. Cardenas off the defenders. Point Saints. Saints lead is back to 8. Yes. Fazio continuing to serve here. 9-point Saints lead. Fazio's Gomez. Not able to get the clean return. Ace for Natalie Fazio. Her 2nd now of the match, 4th for the Saints. 10-point lead here. Fazio, Gomez. And that's going to be missed set there by Myers, and point for the Saints. 11-point lead, their largest of the match. As Fazio here to serve again. As we wait for the whistle and play set to begin. Fazio. Back there at the net, sent wide. Service ace, Natalie Fazio. Her third now the match, fifth total for the Saints here in this set. And set point coming here. And that's going to be a service error. And a point for Schreiner. Still set point for the Saints. But Mallory Dunn now serving for the Mountaineers. Up and over. And that's going to find its way in. Service ace. As Martinez thought that one might go a little long. Didn't, landed right on the line perfectly. And Dunn to serve again here. Rivetta across. And that's it. Over there by Cameron. Across, Cameron again. Off the defenders, Dunn keeping it alive. Gomez just putting it over. Rivetta. Cardenas. Gomez again. Off the top there. Rivetta sets back Wood. Wood to Dunn. Shell back there at the net point for Schreiner. Schreiner back to within 9 now. Still set point for the Saints in set number 1. Dunn to serve. Serve up and over. Anissa Rivetta sets there to Cardenas into the net. And the Saints back to within 7 here. I mean, the Mountaineers back to within 7 of the Saints. As this run continues. Wood caught there at the net, finds its way down. Point Saints. Saints take the first set, 25-17. They lead 1 set to nothing. We will take a quick break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Tiffin, and I'm the head volleyball coach here at Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. We are excited to introduce you to our volleyball program and our academic program at the Lake. Our volleyball program has received multiple conference championships and All-Americans these previous few years, and we are excited to compete in the Red River Conference and perennially be a contender. Our school offers small classroom sizes and the ability to get to know your professors very well and be able to interact with with close students in order to get the most out of your degree that you can. We're very excited that we have a high graduation rate with our program, and we've had multiple players graduate with honors these past few years. We hope that you enjoy this video and you become a Saint in the near future. Wings up.
And welcome back, everybody. Saints took that first set, 25-17, leads 1-0 over Schreiner. During the break, Saints took time to recognize senior Raven Swain, who's now the team's all-time leader in digs, career-wise, as Raven, including the 5 she had in the first set, has a career total of 1,086 digs now at OLLU. And congratulations to Raven, the lone senior on this team, out of Pflugerville, Texas. And has really been a lot of fun to watch this year. Saints lead 1-0 here against Shriners. We get ready for set number 2 to get underway. As this week beginning here for the Saints, going to be a busy week for Saints broadcast and events all around campus, as it is Alumni Weekend coming up. And we have broadcasts, of course, tonight. And on Thursday, women's basketball kicks off their season, or tips off their season. 7 o'clock start time against Texas A&M International here at Maybe Gymnasium. We'll have that for you, and that's going to be sent wide point for the Saints to start off the set. And so Thomas now to serve. And on Friday, we'll have volleyball. The Saints taking on Jarvis Christian off the defender there, and Schreiner able to even things up. Saturday, we'll have a doubleheader of Saints athletics. Is at 1 o'clock. Season finale for Saints volleyball as they take on Texas College at 1. Then at 6 o'clock, women's basketball in action to face former Red River rival Southwestern Assembly of God out of Waxahachie. Up again. And Bailey Hubbard, they said, 2 touches there, and Schreiner has their first lead of the match now, leading 2-1. Schreiner, it's been a tough season for the Mountaineers. As we talked about in pregame, 0-27 on the season, has won just 6 sets this year. And there's a service error, point for the Saints. Will even things up. Natalie Fazio coming in, Raven Swain to serve. Raven with 2 service aces today, to go along with those 5 digs and 3 kills. Up and over. And over the top there, as over the reach there of Combs, and point for the Saints. And they take the lead back now at 3-2 as Raven Swain serving again. Again, leader in kills, Raven Swain at 292 coming in tonight. Fazio sends it back. Just ahead there as Rodriguez, Raven Swain tries to dig that one up, unable to get the dig, and the point there for Schreiner as they've tied it at 3. As coming around to serve is going to be Alexis Coronado, freshman from Laredo, Alexander High School in Laredo. The serve is there. Thomas finds Fazio. Gomez keeps it alive. Rodriguez up and over. Back it goes. Fazio off the defender, off of Combs at the net. Point for the Saints. And Natalie Fazio picks up the kill. And that's going to be her 3rd kill of the match.
Serving for the Saints, number 3, Emily Garcia.
Emily Garcia now to serve. Getting some playing time here tonight. It's Garcia, the freshman. Her and Cameron, the other freshman. Or one of the other freshmen there. Sets up there. 2 touches, point for the Saints. A violation there is Alexis Coronado. It's Garcia to serve again. Saints with a 2-point advantage here early in set number 2 with a 1-0 lead. Again, last non-conference matchup of the year. 3rd to last of the regular season. Fazio sends it, finds it in. 4 kills now for Natalie Fazio. Garcia to serve. Up and over. Set up ahead. Nobody there for the set. And just kind of punched over by Dunn. That's their point for the Saints. And a 4-point advantage here. So the Saints, after trailing 3-2, run off 5 straight now. And a service error from Garcia will give the point there to Schreiner. And that is the 3rd service error of the match for the Saints. Second one for Garcia tonight. As it serves up and over there by Caitlin Martinez. Martinez keeps that one alive. Set up there with the net. Just comes back over. As Coronado. Back it goes. Swain sets forward. Rivetta over the top. Catches the fingertip of the defenders. And that's going to go down point for the Saints.
Serving for the Saints, number 11, Anissa Rivera.
Saints have won 7 of their last 8 matches on the season. And that's going to be a service error there. So a bit of a trend beginning here with the Saints here. 4th service error now. Combs with the serve. Rivetta. To Coronado, nobody there in the spot she found. Point for the Saints, 4-point advantage now. Saints' only loss in the stretch was back on the 25th against Southwestern University. A little bit of payback there for Southwestern. Saints were able to knock them off earlier this year. And a service ace, Natalie Fazio. 4 service aces now for Fazio. And to the net, service error. And again, 5th service error for the Saints. They have 6 service aces as a team. 4 for Fazio, 2 for Raven Swain. There's the serve coming up here from Myers. Martinez sets up by Rivetta. Cardenas is going to go wide and point for Schreiner. They're back to within 3 here. Rivetta, cross over to Swain. The top of the fingertips of the defenders, point for the Saints. Saints back to a 4-point advantage here.
Serving for the Saints, Marina Martinez.
So Marina Martinez to serve here. Just over the net. Myers sets back as Dobbs, or Dunn that is, able to put it over. And back to within 3 now is Schreiner. And some changes there as Cassidy Luna, freshman from Wimberley, to serve now. And a point for the Saints there, 4-point lead. It's Raven Swain there.
Serving for the Saints, Anissa Thomas.
So Anissa Thomas serving. That's sent back. Set ahead over now to Raven Swain. And back there, point for the Saints. And that's going to find its way, ace for the Saints. Thomas gets that one. 7th service ace of the match for the Saints. As a timeout going to be called here by Schreiner. And congratulations to the volleyball team again for clinching their 3rd consecutive Red River Athletic Conference regular season title. They'll play in the semifinals of the conference tournament on November 11th. And that will take place in Houston and the campus of St. Thomas. Men's soccer team will participate in the conference tournament as the number 2 seed. That'll be November 9th. That'll be at 6:30 p.m. That is going to be on the campus of Texas A&M Texarkana. Get ready this season. 15% off all jackets at OLLUSaintsgear.com. Proceeds benefit OLLU Athletics. Men's basketball are at Northern New Mexico College tonight at 8 o'clock our time start time. And again, tomorrow night as well, they'll be taking on Northern New Mexico College. Women's basketball opened their 2017 schedule at home on Thursday against Texas A&M International, 7 o'clock start time there. And the cross-country teams will compete in the conference meet on this Saturday and as well. And for updates on all Saints activities, visit the website at www.ollusaintsathletics.com and follow the Saints on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. Use the hashtag OLLU Volleyball. So the serve here for Thomas. The Saints with a 14-8 lead here in set number 2, leading 1-0 against Schreiner. Myers, and coming up there was Coronado. Actually, Rodriguez, I'm sorry, with that one. Gomez, and that's sent back there at the net. The shot taken by Schiller. Back again, put down and blocked by Bailey Hubbard. And a 7-point advantage now for the Saints. And Bailey Hubbard, the team leader in that stat, in that category, 84 total blocks on the season coming into tonight. Schiller over, kept up by Martinez. Now Thomas ahead, Raven Swain. Up by Meyer. Gomez. And Crush not able to keep it alive and point. And a 9-point advantage now for the Saints. And point on a close one there for Schreiner. Saints lead is now down to 7. The serve's over. Thomas sets up. Raven Swain over the top. Punch back over by Combs. Thomas sneaks it over the top. Point for the Saints. Saints back to an 8-point advantage here against Schreiner.
Serving for the Saints, Raven Swain.
So Raven Swain now to serve. And touch there and point. Going over the Schreiner. Actually, it's 17-10, not 18-10. In favor of the Saints. The serve coming here from Coronado. And a service ace. Second one of the match now for Schreiner. And that'll bring Schreiner back to within 6 now in set number 2. Up and over. Swain. Thomas finds Bailey Hubbard. And Bailey Hubbard putting another one down for the Saints.
Serving for the Saints, Emily Garcia.
As Emily Garcia now in to serve for the Saints. Combs sends it, and Combs finds it. Finds the floor there for Schreiner. As Combs will pick up her 3rd kill of the match. Over to serve is Cassidy Luna for Schreiner. And up and over Raven Swain. Thomas sets back with Rivetta. And into the net the Saints went there. And the point for Schreiner, they'll draw back to within 5 here. Rivetta. Schreiner, nice job keeping that one alive and over. Rivetta. Thomas sets over to Fazio. Fazio sent back of the net. Nicely there by Combs and Myers. Raven Swain from back deep puts it down. So Raven Swain picking up her 7th kill of the match. Leads all players as Anissa Rivetta now to serve. The top, and that's going to be off the fingertips of the Saints defenders and point for Schreiner. 5-point lead here. That's the serve coming here. Fazio, the fingertips there. Myers. And that's going to find its way down as Cross puts it down for Schreiner, and Schreiner back to within 4 here. So they're fighting back late here in this second set. Already trailing 1-0 here. Combs up and over. Swain. Rivetta pushes ahead. It's Wood. And that's going to be there for a point. 4 hits there. And Natalie Fazio has 4 service aces tonight. She is 2 shy of tying the team record of 6, which is shared by about 5 other Saints players. She's got 4 here in the first 2 sets. That's going to be sent wide and a service error. And so she's not going to have a chance, I don't think, again here this set. But that'll bring Schreiner back to within 4 as Myers here to serve. Up and over. Back. Cardenas finds it there in the back. And point for the Saints. Cardenas picks up her 6th kill now of the match. As Marina Martinez, the serve over. Back. Bailey Hubbard sends it back down. And Bailey Hubbard now her 5th kill of the match. Martinez to serve again. Up and over. It's Gomez. Set up there by Dunn. Set over by Shell now. Back Swain. Off the fingertips. Gomez sets up. Sent back down to the net by Bailey Hubbard. And the Saints now with a 23-16 lead as Martinez to serve again here.
Timeout, Schreiner.
And a timeout called by Schreiner. We'll take a break as well. As the Saints lead it right now, 23-16, up 1-0. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back to Baby Gymnasium. Saints with the lead here, 23-16 here in set number 2. And those, just to let you know, the record for the 6 aces in the match, Amanda Bonds was 6 against Bacone back on October 7th, 2011. Sarah Lindsay against Bacone as well on October the 8th, 2010. Vanessa Ortega against Texas College on October 5th, 2013. And Audrey Contreras against Texas College on September 16th, 2016. The point there for Schreiner. Fazio 2 service aces away now from tying that. She's got 4 in the match. She won't get to serve again this set. And if Rivetta, Swain over the top there, punched away by Myers, and their point. And that's going to be set point now for the Saints here in set number 2.
Serving for the Saints, Anissa Thomas.
So Anissa Thomas to serve. Up and over. And that's going to be set wide, and that's point for the Saints, 25-17. They take the second set. They lead 2-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set number 3. Here in just a moment, you're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Tiffin, and I'm the head volleyball coach here at Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. We are excited to introduce you to our volleyball program and our academic program at the Lake. Our volleyball program has received multiple conference championships and All-Americans these previous few years, and we are excited to compete in the Red River Conference and perennially be a contender. Our school offers small classroom sizes and the ability to get to know your professors very well and be able to interact with with close students in order to get the most out of your degree that you can. We're very excited that we have a high graduation rate with our program, and we've had multiple players graduate with honors these past few years. We hope that you enjoy this video and you become a Saint in the near future. Wings up.
And welcome back, everybody, to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University. Saints with a 2-0 lead over Schreiner right now. Quickly want to just update you last week. Anissa Thomas, congratulate her. She became the Saints all-time leader in assist for a season. She now has 577, breaking the previous mark of 568. Congratulations to Anissa. As Saints get ready to start set number 3 here against Schreiner. As we'll get things up and going here. Little changes. Serving here, Schreiner, is Amanda Gomez. Will start things off for the Mountaineers. 2-0 here, the lead for the Saints over Schreiner. Saints trying to get their 12th victory all time in 15 meetings. Natalie Fazio puts that one down and gives the Saints the first set. Now Natalie Fazio to serve. 4 service aces here in the match so far. 2 away from tying the team record of 6. And that's into the net, but 3 consecutive service errors. So I don't know if they told her about it and she's thinking about it or what, but I think Coach Tiffin kind of switched things around there to get her a chance maybe for 3 attempts at serving here this set. But I think he knows she's close. Rivetta sets back. Contreras, the shot from Cárdenas. So I had Audrey Contreras on the mind as she's one of the 6 aces in the match there. And a point put back down there by Schreiner. Schreiner takes the lead. at 2-1. The serve up and over there by Coronado. Cárdenas. Back up in there by Luna. Pushed all the way over to the far side by Rodriguez. Raven Swain puts it down. And Raven Swain gets it. And Raven picks up her 8th kill of the match. And Marina Martinez now to serve. Martinez over. As Gomez there to keep it alive. Play cross, Combs off the top, the fingertips of the defenders, but kept alive by the Saints. Kalani Wood puts it. Set up by Myers. Combs over. Rivetta stays off the net, and Bailey Hubbard jumped too soon and can't get it, and the point for Schreiner. And 3-2, the Mountaineers with the lead. And serving is going to be Gabriela Rodriguez. And check it in is going to be Mallory Dunn. But over. Rivetta. Wood, the top, the defenders. Is Dunn keeps it alive. Put over by Coronado. Swain. 9 kills now, Raven Swain. And she evens it up again.
Serving for the Saints, Anissa Thomas.
As Anissa Thomas to serve for the Saints. There, the net put down by Raven Swain, but kept alive is Meyer. On the top there is Dunn. Set up by Thomas. And that's punched over the net. Is now in the match is Divinity Gonzalez for the Saints. And the Saints take the 4-3 lead. The first lead of the third set since 1-0. Push all the way across over to Dunn. And 2 touches and the point for Schreiner to tie it up. Swain. And it's going to be long and wide. Actually, wide their point for Schreiner. And a 1-point lead again for Schreiner. It's Thomas. Hubbard kind of softly gets it back alive, and that's going to find its way down. And a 2-point lead, the largest lead of the match for Schreiner now at 6-4. It's a serve coming up here for Combs. Thomas pushes forward. It's Gonzalez at the net. Put back over. Back again. Russ put back down there by Raven Swain. Dunn puts it back. Thomas sneaks it over the top, point for the Saints. The Saints back to within 1 now. As Fazio will check back in as Olivetis comes out. Raven Swain to serve. As Dunn blocked at the net by Bailey Hubbard. And the Saints have tied it at 6 now. It's Raven Swain to serve here. And that'll be a service error. And that will give Schreiner the lead back again at 7-6 here in set number 3. 9 service errors for the Saints here in this match. Over there, Swain. Thomas pushes over to Fazio. Back at the net. Point again for Schreiner. Schreiner down with a 2-point advantage again late here. Up and over. Fazio puts it down. Natalie Fazio puts the Saints back to within 1. So Natalie Fazio picking up her 6th kill of the match. Emily Garcia to serve for the Saints. Up and over. It's Gomez. Myers there, but Garcia nicely digging that one up. Raven Swain puts it over. And off point for the Saints. Saints have tied it up at 8 now. It's Garcia to serve. There, Myers to keep it alive. Put over by Dunn. Thomas nicks it up. Cardenas over. Gomez sends it. Shell back. Garcia. Up and over by Divinity Gonzalez. Back. Cross. Cardenas. Fazio over the top. Meyer sets up over to Dunn. Dunn back. And that's going to be mishit there by Thomas, and a point for Schreiner. They're back to a 1-point lead on the Saints here again at 9-8. As Luna to serve. Cassidy Luna. Sends the serve over. Fazio back. Luna up in the rafters. Gomez. Sent over by Rodriguez. Thomas. Cardenas. Back again. Rodriguez. Fazio. Thomas. That's back. Swain running forward. Gets it past Gomez. A point for the Saints. We're tied at 9. As Kalani Wood will check in, along with Anissa Rivetta. Rivetta will be serving. Gomez. Back across there. It's that sit down. Raven Swain. Amazing dig. Gets that back one to Kalani Wood. Back it goes. As blown up in the net by Cardenas. Cardenas gives the Saints a 1-point advantage here. It's Rivetta to serve again. Into the net. 10th service error for the Saints tonight. And we're tied at 10. And now the serve coming here from Amanda Gomez. Up and over. Set up. Cardenas off the defenders. Gomez there. Myers sets up. Combs puts it down. There's Martinez. Wood puts it right off of Gomez and the point. Saints take a 1-point advantage, and here comes Natalie Fazio. It's the Saints with a 1-point advantage here. So Fazio sends it. It's returned. Wide point for the Saints. Saints 2-point advantage. Another serve coming here for Natalie Fazio. Again, too shy of tying the single game record for aces. She has 4. Had those in the first 2 sets. That's there. And again, the return able to put there. Meyer. Combs back. Fazio. Rivetta. Fazio sends it back. Myers sets over Rodriguez. Back down. Fazio digs it up. Helping her own cause to get another serve. Cardenas back. Combs. Rodriguez over. Sent back in the net. And point for the Saints. And a timeout called by Schreiner. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And Fazio with the serve. Again, able to get the return. Rodriguez back. Fazio. Rivetta back over to Swain. Swain off the defender. Point for the Saints. Fazio serving again here with a 4-point advantage now for the Saints. Up and over. Then Meyer cross. Rodriguez back. Rivetta. Wood. And in. Point Saints. 5-point advantage here. Set number 3 up 2-0 on Schreiner. Fazio serve. Service error. She mishit that one, and that could be very difficult to see a third service try there. So here we go. Up and over the serve. Rivetta. And 2 touches by Rivetta. And here we come the serve from Coronado. Rivetta. And down, Raven Swain. And it has been a good night for Raven Swain with 13 kills and 9 digs tonight for the senior from Pflugerville. And a .667 attack percentage. That goes into the net. Point Saints. Saints with a 4-point advantage. It's Martinez now to serve. And a timeout before that called by Schreiner. Take a timeout as well. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. As Martinez to serve here, up and over. Myers sets cross over to Combs. Rivetta. Swain up on the rafters. Off of Gomez there, and point for the Saints. Now 17-12. As Cameron will check in for the Saints. Lauren Cameron, the freshman from Floresville, Hoth High School. Myers puts back. It's Coronado. Rivetta. Bailey Hubbard sends it. Off of Combs and Myers. Myers sends it back. Martinez. Swain just kind of backhands it over. Almost went into the net. Rodriguez is going to go off the defender there. Point for Schreiner. As Rodriguez. Gabriela Rodriguez to serve. Up and over. Back of the net. Combs puts it up. Myers now sets. And pushed back at the net. Done shot there by Bailey Hubbard. Point for the Saints. The Saints lead is at 5. As Anissa Thomas coming in, she'll be serving. And Divinity Gonzalez, a junior from Houston, checks in for the Saints as well. She'll be at the net with Bailey Hubbard and Raven Swain. Combs back, Thomas. Martinez, Swain, and point for the Saints. On the violation there from Schreiner, as somebody came forward. 6-point lead here for the Saints. Myers is done. And it's going to be long. Point Saints. 7-point lead here. And the serve here for Thomas. Just over the net there. Raven Swain just punched back there by Coronado. Myers, Thomas for Hubbard over the top, pushed back by Combs. Coronado, Gomez will just send it over. Gonzalez, Thomas, Hubbard over the top of the defenders, off the done. Point for the Saints. 8-point advantage now for the Saints. Thomas still serving here. Actually, I'm sorry, a 9-point advantage for the Saints here as we were off the score there. Myers across, done. Blocked at the net there by Bailey Hubbard. Point off the blocking air, and a point for Schreiner. Schreiner back to within 8 now as Combs to serve. Over. Thomas. Hubbard. Combs to keep it alive. It's hit by Dunn, and Combs just getting it over the net. Thomas finds Gonzalez. And the kill there for Destiny Gonzalez. And her first kill of the match here. As Raven Swain now to serve for the Saints. Actually, no, they had it missed on the, it's actually 22-14 as they had it off on the main scoreboard. That's where my mistake came. And that's going to go down for Dunn, and point for Schreiner, and Schreiner to within 7 here. As Myers to serve. A 22-15 lead for the Saints here, leading 2-0, trying to close it out on this Halloween evening. Thomas, back, Gonzalez. Set ahead, and that's going to be wide. Point Saints. So 23-15, Saints with the lead here, up 2-0. As Emily Garcia now to serve the Saints. And Lauren Cameron checks in at the net. Sent all the way over there by Gomez. Cameron sent back down. Garcia, nice dig. Cardenas. Cameron again. Point for the Saints. And that's going to be match point now. Actually, no, that's going to be the match. As that's going to be 25-15 as the clock messed me up there, but that was it. That was match point is what they're saying here. So there wasn't a mistake, and somebody fell asleep at the scoreboard and kind of messed me up a little bit. But the Saints get the victory tonight. They go to 19-8 overall on the season. They will finish up the season this weekend, Alumni Weekend, as they will take on Jarvis Christian on Friday at 6 o'clock start time. And then on Saturday, the regular season finale against Texas College at 1 o'clock time there for Alumni Weekend. Saints again advance to the conference tournament. And on November the 10th, we'll be taking on the winner of the 4 and 5 seed. We'll find out more information about that later this weekend after the final games are said and done. But the Saints are guaranteed the top spot as they have clinched their conference championship. Again, 19-8 on the season now. Schreiner will drop to 0-28 on the year. And the Saints get the victory tonight. Big win for the Saints. Always good to get a victory, keep the confidence going, as they've now won 8 of their last 9 heading into this final weekend. So again, Saints get the victory. For everybody here at Maybe Gymnasium, we'll see you on Thursday night as women's basketball tips off their season opener against Texas A&M International, 7 o'clock start time there. So from everybody here at Mabee Gymnasium, Mike Thompson saying so long, everybody. We'll see you next time.